Hey everybody, it's Kim Say LaMeel, the manifesting bitch from LaMeel.com and the creator of credit empowerment, income empowerment, and the generational wealth system. So I'm here today because I want to talk to you about how to spend your money. And this is actually going to be an excerpt from Allow Abundance. So if you don't have that, get that. If you've got Get Credit, this video will be in there for you. But I want you to understand how you should be spending and saving your money to create more wealth. Okay, so get out a piece of paper, pencil. I want you to write this down. Um, you, the easiest way to do this is to have multiple accounts. Okay, and this is at level one, right, where you're first starting. So you're going to need about 6 different accounts, and you can do that with any bank, and or you can do that with a combination of maybe a prepaid card. When I started doing this, I only had prepaid cards. Um, but you can do this with a series of prepaid cards. Some prepaid cards now allow you to have savings accounts like within them. So one card counts for 2 accounts, however you want to do it. So the very first thing, there goes my video. Okay, family interruptions. Okay, so the very first thing you need to do is to pay yourself first, right? And you pay yourself first with 10% of whatever it is that you make. So if you make $1,000, you're going to pay yourself $100. Okay, in the next account, you need to have your charity or your tithing, whatever you're giving, and that also needs to equal 10% of whatever you're making. Thirdly, now this is third, and this is in the order that I want you to do these things. Okay, so you want to always pay yourself first. You want to tithe. Then you want to put the money in for your living expenses. Okay, and that should be 25% of what you make. So if you live on more than 25% of what you make, then how many people need to increase their income? I mean, you have 2 choices. You can either reduce what it's costing you to live and what your living expenses are, or you can increase your income so that your living expenses are at the 25% that it needs to be. Fourth, you need to be a business owner. So if you haven't seen that video about moving to the right side of money, you're going to want to watch that over on LaMeel TV. However, if you're on the right side of money, you've got a business. If you don't have a business, developing financial wealth is going to be very, very difficult. Okay, so you need to start a business, some type of business, and income empowerment really helps you do that. It's designed to help you establish 8 different streams of income and get them set up, profiting and managing them in 8 months. So there you can find something that you really enjoy. You don't have to do all 8. You may find that one of them is really your niche and you simply leverage that and multiply and have several of that type of stream or what have you. But you need to have a business. And in having a business, you need to reinvest 15% of what you're making into your business. Okay. And then your fifth account needs to be for taxes. And taxes you need to be putting away 25% for taxes. I'm doing my math here. You need to put away 25%, at least 20% for taxes. When you are operating a successful business, when you get to the right side of money, when you are at the stage of developing generational wealth for your family, what you're going to find is that you don't get a tax return, right? People on the right side of money, they pay taxes. They don't get tax returns, right? But if you are paying taxes and you're paying $1 million in taxes, which is a goal of mine, why? Because if I can afford to pay $1 million every year in taxes, imagine how much I'm actually making, especially when taxes only come out to be 20 to 25% of what you make. Okay, I don't mind paying $1 million in taxes. So it's a different mindset, and it is something that you need to consider. But if you're on the right side of money and you're on the right track, you eventually will no longer get a tax return. You will be paying taxes. And to ensure that that does not put you in any legal issues, it doesn't put you in a financial bind at the beginning of the year, and those types of things, then you're going to want to put away 25% of what you're making so that you already have it to pay your taxes. And better yet, you should be paying your taxes quarterly anyway. So, best bet is that you've overpaid or you have very little to pay when it's time to actually, when the accountant's time to do your taxes. And the very last thing, your sixth account is for investing. Okay, and you want to be investing 15% of what you bring in, okay, of what your income is. So 6 accounts, like your investment account could be attached to a broker's account. It could be whatever you're investing in at the time, whether you're investing in real estate, cryptocurrency, foreign exchange, whatever it is that you're doing, but you want to always be investing at least 15%. And eventually that's going to become more. And eventually you're going to be living off of, some of what you are using to invest, and your investments will start paying you and cover your living expenses. And so all of that is for another video, but I wanted you to understand how you should be spending and where you should be putting your money every time you get paid, right? And like I said, this is a starter. There is a different breakdown that I use now that includes a savings account, right? And my savings account is now a gold savings account and not a cash savings account. So, and that's something that you can get free, and you'll be able to find more information about that on LaMeel TV. But I want you to get started. Start dividing your money up, know where it is, doing the right things with it is what is going to lead you to financial success and allow you to start developing generational wealth. So, love you all, and I will be talking to you soon. Much success.